I learned how to play that song on the piano.
Really?
Yes, I was very impressed with myself.
Suppose the piano's better than the skin flute.
What is the skin flute?
Damn.
Anyway,
Are we live, Aunt?
disgusting.
Oh, disgusting. Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
Who does that?
Play the mash. Who plays on the piano? I mean, that's disgusting in its own way.
Plays a song on the skin flute? Really? It's just humming.
just kind of, letting you in on a few things. So. Oh, I can't get this thing sorted out.
All right, you're live and you're ready.
Yes, we are. Why can't I get this worked out to share? Oh. There we go. All right. Think we finally got this thing up to share. Today, instead of Bubba, we are on the bench with Jackie and Pink.
I'll hit the camera button for you. There you go.
There we go. I'm still trying to sort stuff out here. Yeah, so Jackie, you're back.
I am.
You're catching up on Just Black and total appearances on the show.
Is that right?
Yeah. You're
Who's Just Black again?
Jeremy. He's been on a bunch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He was the go-to substitute in the past until we stumbled upon you.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I feel very honored. Thank you for inviting me back again.
Yeah, you've been a solid contributor to the show.
Is that right?
Yeah, you don't think so?
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm a little overwhelmed, but I try to keep up with you as best I can.
Overwhelmed in what respect?
Because you kind of force me to keep track of current events, things that I typically, if it's not makeup or some silly meme or something, that's my extent of, what I keep track of. But now I have to actually
I think you're
stay
better.
on top of
I
it.
think you're better than that.
Okay, yes, and politics. Okay.
I mean, come on. Makeup and what's
politics.
the other thing you were talking about?
Memes,
Oh,
yes.
goodness gracious.
Cat memes.
Why
Never
cat
mind.
memes?
Because cats are evil and they're funny too. So
Why do you have a dog instead of a cat then?
I have been going leaning more towards golden doodle memes now. So yes,
You're transitioning.
I'm transitioning from those
Cat memes
mean
to
cats
dog
to,
memes.
to the doodles. They have the most adorable eyes. You've never seen my duck, have you?
No.
Okay. I have to,
No. I'm not a dog person.
I know, but
I was savagely bit twice as a child.
did
and
you
it's
tell
sort-
me the story?
I
Did
got
you
bit.
tell the story about that? I think you did.
I think I have. It's
Yeah.
two separate incidents, but yeah, they kind of scarred me psychologically.
So you were not mauled.
No, I wasn't mauled. I was bit on basically the hamstring on the first occasion.
Ooh.
So I was under 10, maybe 7, something in that ballpark. And I had a friend who lived 2 doors down from me. And I walked over to his house, and the dog was kind of in the driveway.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Was
kind of
it his dog?
His dog, yeah.
Okay.
And I didn't know if he's home or not. So I kind of the dog moved away. I went up to the front door. I knocked. I was going to do hey, can, Randall come out and play? And it's nobody answered the door.
Mm-hmm.
And so I kind of slink down the stairs. And I don't think the dog's paying any particular attention to me. So I start to walk back to my yard. As I get into that middle yard between the dog's yard and mine, the dog starts following me. And then I get nervous.
And you started
And I
to-
break into a jog.
Right.
And then the dog breaks into a jog too. And then he bites me on the right hamstring.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was crying. I went back to the house. Didn't need any stitches or anything, but I was just really
What did your dad do when you
traumatized.
came in the house?
My mom was home. My dad was working. So then, probably a year or two later.
Uh,
Go ahead.
so what happened after the neighbor's dog bit you? Broke
Nothing.
skin. They never went over and
Nah, he was still my friend.
about the parents. Your
No,
parents
we
never...
didn't make any beef about anything.
Wow. Okay. Go
So
ahead.
yeah.
So a year later.
So a year or two later, I'm at another neighborhood party, probably half a dozen maybe 8 houses down from mine. And the way the party's set up is we're in the backyard. There's kind of like a patio that we're sitting on. It was supposed to do some arts and crafts nonsense or something. So the homeowner and host of the party, they have a dog. Like there's the patio and then there's a hill. And then there was a dog up atop the hill. And so I'm sitting there in a chair and I noticed the homeowner mom going up to the dog. Mm-hmm. And I guess maybe they're going to take the dog inside. This dog, like, she unleashes the dog. It, like, surveys the crowd, locks eyes with me, dashes down the hill, and bites me on the right ankle.
Wow. And
then I screamed, and my mom had, like, just dropped me at the party. So she's walking back to the house. Then she heard my scream, so she turned around and came back. Blood-curdling scream. And then that one I actually went to the hospital.
Oh, wow.
And they wanted to do stuff, but my dad was working. And so I was like, you can't touch me until my dad's here. And I wouldn't let him do anything. So my dad, like, my mom called him and he raced back from work. He was on the motorcycle then. Mm-hmm. And so he hit over 100 coming back.
Wow.
Yeah. So they met me at the hospital. I don't know what, I think some stitches and maybe some medications or whatever. And then I do think we took action on that one. And I just remember, I think we got $1,000.
What kind of dog was it? Do you remember?
A mean one.
Like a German Shepherd?
The first dog was a German Shepherd. No, the first dog that bit me was a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
This one was some sort of like big alleged hunting dog.
Oh.
I didn't it wasn't like a Great Dane. Mm-hmm. It wasn't a Rottweiler or German Shepherd. And I think this was like the pre-pit bull era, as far as I know. I don't remember as a kid growing up anybody having pit bulls.
Right.
That seemed to happen later.
Yeah, in the 80s. 90s.
So, yeah. So that was it. That was the two dogs. And then, like, so I had, like, just a fear of dogs, like, of any kind. Didn't want to be around them. Didn't want to do anything. And it's lessened quite a bit with time, but I'm still not totally comfortable. I still find dogs to be just, like, an unnecessary nuisance. And I've never had a dog.
I understand the psychology now behind your displeasure with dogs.
Yeah. So that's the story of me and the dogs.
I've gotten bitten. I think my dog bit, not this dog. Another dog. I had a bulldog. Yeah. And I was trying to grab him and my finger went in his mouth. And I just never take it personal. I figure like it was an accident, so.
Why give the dog the benefit of the doubt?
Because I just figure that you're not going to bite me on purpose if I'm the one that's feeding you and taking care of you. So
you think a little higher yourself.
I do. I do. Because I treat my dogs really well. So if they bite someone else, it's because their spirit is like very negative or something.
So that's what you're blaming on me.
I
had a very neganegative spirit
aura.
when I was between the ages
aura
of
is very negative.
between the ages of 6 and 9. I don't know. Some say I still do.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Oh, terrible. No, I just the last thing I want to do is like just screw around with a dog. Like if I had accidentally bit, like what does that do? Like
I don't even see you petting dogs. Like if you had a small dog at home, I just see you.
Well, my son and his girlfriend just got a dog. It's a smaller dog. I met him a couple weeks ago, and he didn't seem to like me.
There we go with the aura.
Yeah, he did a lot.
You're giving it off.
He did a lot of growling and so forth in my area.
It's like a little teacup.
It's a small dog, yeah.
So who's gonna watch the dog when your son goes on tour?
Not me would be the answer.
I think you'll be babysitting.
I won't.
Dog sitting the dog.
No, I won't. But no, that we're not doing that. But no, it was good for him. He's got a dog. It was his girlfriend's graduation present from her dad. So, okay. But yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of work and a lot of energy.
It is.
Because even like I was there for like a couple of hours watching a football game, and like, just the dog required constant attention. It's like I don't.
Especially when they're that small, because they may pee or chew up shoes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't want to sacrifice any of my shoes, and I just don't want that responsibility.
I think I only got the dog because not replacing my child, but when Julian left, I just felt like I needed something to do. I didn't have much of a purpose. I regret this because now, like on the weekends, when I don't want to get up at 6 o'clock, because I have to get up at 6 o'clock during the week to walk him,
Yeah.
it's annoying.
I think it's
Very annoying. I don't want to do it.
I think
just
it's
don't
a
wanna do
very
it.
short-sighted play. I do think that a lot of
It
people
is.
fall for that, where they're like, they have something going on in their life, and it changes, and a dog will fill the void. And I just don't think it does.
Yeah,
It's just an
doesn't.
extra level of responsibility. And you could fill that stuff on your own.
I should have gotten fish.
Fish.
Should have gotten fish.
Okay.
I don't like birds, but fish, maybe, they're
Fish
like
are just kind of there, but it's
low maintenance.
it's low maintenance, but they don't do a lot for you.
No.
And you just don't need animals.
Hmm.
Just do something. Go to the gym. Do that.
Well, you could do that and have an animal. But I do enjoy, he does encourage me to get up and go walking, and I'll go in the backyard and throw the ball and stuff like that. He brings me some joy and calmness. Like, I get to forget about
Okay.
all the other crap, or I could be binge watching Netflix and
You could.
stuff.
You could. Can you throw?
What does that mean?
I
course
don't
I
think
could
you can throw. That's what
I
that
could
means.
toss.
If Pat Mahomes was sitting in that chair, I wouldn't be asking the question, can you throw?
I can toss. And toss.
What is the difference between what is a toss?
Underhand.
Really? That's
Yes.
it? You can't go overhand at all?
Well, it's just too much.
Really?
Yeah, because I could do underhand. I think overhand.
That's
it's
pretty
just-
bad.
Yeah,
That's pretty bad.
I just don't see the point in doing
Throwing?
that because it's just never. It doesn't go in the direction that
What
I
a-
like it to go in.
That means you can't throw. I mean, get your mechanics right.
So tossing.
No
I
tossing.
can toss.
Toss some salad.
Negative, sir.
You've never?
Negative, sir.
You're lying. If we had a lie detector right now, it'd be going berserk,
I am pleading the fifth.
which is an admission.
No, it's not.
I got it for you, folks.
Pleading
Salad
the fifth.
tosser to my right.
I've never done that.
Sure. No one on planet Earth believes you.
What?
I'm just telling you.
Have you ever tossed salad?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay. So,
Anyway, that's just information I didn't need to know.
all right. Well, it is what it is.
All right.
Are you ready for the holidays?
I am.
You are?
I am, yes.
What do you mean by that?
I am ready for it to be over.
Okay.
Ready for it to be over.
Well, you were saying there is a movement afoot impacting Black Friday through Cyber Monday.
Correct.
What's going on? Tell the people.
It is called the blackout? Mass blackout.
The mass blackout.
Yes. So black peoples across the nation are boycotting any type of shopping. We're not, obviously we don't do Target, Walmart. So there's no Christmas shopping or no shopping on Friday, Black Friday, and Cyber Monday to, withhold our dollars and force this regime to, maybe stop doing some of the shit that it's doing. But I don't know if that's going to matter.
No, I don't think it's going to matter at
It
all.
doesn't. He doesn't care.
No, I don't think it matters at all. But
No, he doesn't
it'll matter potentially to the
to the
to the retailers.
Yeah,
They'll probably take a bath if this works.
Yeah, but they're, they just go back to the status quo. Was it status quo? They just return to whatever the hell they were doing anyway. So I feel like they've been, I've seen a lot of ads prior, trying to encourage people to shop prior to Black Friday. And I think it's because they know that that is
coming.
afoot. Yeah.
The blackout's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I hope that people believe that what they did to Target or what happened with Target can be done on a bigger scale.
Yeah.
So, but we all need to really, be conscious of it and
Gotta
not-
hold the
not
rope.
buy it. Yeah.
Got to hold the rope.
We can't capitulate like the like the Democrats did
That's right.
for the promise.
The shameful six.
Oh my God. Who are they again?
I forget. There was a list.
I know Fetterman was on there.
Okay.
He needs to just go ahead and flip.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
No, he needs to expire.
Because he's come pretty close a couple times.
It's good.
Yeah,
He's practicing.
He just needs to go ahead.
He's getting his work in.
And flip over. He is our new mansion.
You don't want anybody flipping, really.
Why?
It doesn't serve.
But he's constantly voting with them.
Yeah, you just want him to be beaten. That's the key.
Oh well, they're gonna primary him.
Yeah, so I mean that's the key is to just defeat them.
Yeah.
You don't want a person.
Oh, you want to know who
of
they
that
are
quality.
so we can. Right.
Yeah, you don't want that person of that that character or lack thereof anywhere near this.
Yeah.
On any side, so beat him, get him out of there.
Who do you think? Speaking of beating, because DeSantis is not running again. Have you seen a couple of the people that have thrown their
I have no idea what's going on there.
No?
Who's
there?
So
Demings is running for governor.
Jerry Demings?
Jerry Demings. David Jolly, who was
He's a comedian that was on the show.
He's not a comedian.
Not him? Oh.
Is he black or white?
The comedian?
Yeah.
He's black.
No, that was definitely not him.
He's been on this show.
David Jolly?
Yeah.
I have to look at some of the previous
He actually
podcasts.
blew up a toillet here as well.
Why are you
prior to his appearance.
Business?
It was bad. It was really bad.
What did you guys feed him?
We didn't feed him anything.
Oh, well.
I think he was drunk.
Maybe you should. So it was coming out the top.
No, it's coming out the bottom. No, coming
Everywhere.
out the bottom.
Oh God.
But yeah, I don't.
That's
Maybe you're.
embarrassing.
It wasn't for him.
Well,
He's a
probably
comedian.
Didn't even remember
He
it.
was. Yeah, he did. He stood on business.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So Demings, David Jolly.
So what party affiliation is Jerry Demings?
Democrat.
Okay. And what about this Jolly guy you're talking about?
Democrat.
Okay.
So
And who are the Republicans going to put up there?
we won't know until I haven't heard of any running right now, but the way that the state is gerrymandered, I don't see how we can overcome that,
Right.
But maybe a lot of people, because I've heard that people want to just go and vote regardless of whether you're a Republican or a Democrat. Just vote in the primaries and kind of confuse the system or something.
Well, aren't
like
you
that.
prohibited from voting in a party primary if you're not a member of that party?
Apparently, but since the rules don't matter anymore, right?
Perhaps.
Yeah,
perhaps.
I mean, they just do
But
whatever they want.
I think
so.
that one is you can enforce that one.
Well, all you do is change your affiliation then, so you could vote.
Well, yeah,
and then
but do you really? I
change your
mean, do you
affiliation
really
back.
feel like people have enough energy to change affiliation, to vote in another party's primary just to screw it up? I mean, that's a pretty small amount of people that care that much.
Really?
Hell yeah.
You think that
Hell
what's
yeah.
going on in this country is not worth a little extra effort?
Everything that's going on in this country is the result of people not caring enough.
Right. So now they're trying
They're
to
not.
the vote.
Like, these are the same lazy turds.
You're so pessimistic. I see the glass half full.
I just don't. Like, you have to, what are you asking somebody to do?
Well,
Like,
I mean, that's what
that's
I've heard that people
right.
do.
And I get there's always somebody out there who thinks they're clever or whatever, but it's gonna be small numbers because just most people are largely apathetic. Most people can be supportive of an idea, concept, or cause until it requires them to do something.
So to go back again, do you not think the environment that we're living in now is motivation enough for people to go that extra mile, or just say, look, I have been apathetic, I have been just complacent, this cannot go on anymore, I need to make a change?
I think that on the level of potentially just simply voting and voting out a Republican, I think that there is that there's not an insignificant amount of people that feel that way. But to get them to go through the hoops of changing their registration, then showing up and voting in a primary, then changing their registration back for the main election when it actually counts. I just don't, that's not a lot of people.
Okay.
That's a small amount of people that are going to do all that. And they're like you can have a group and rally people up, but it's not going to be massive numbers that do that.
So do you think that there will be Republicans that flip or switch and start voting the other way? Because that's what we would need in Florida.
Yeah, you need better Democratic and independent turnout. No, you need better turnout. The failing of this past election was, unless you accept that it was stolen electronically, was the poor show out. If you had
about the presidential election?
Yeah, if you had the same number of people that voted for Biden show up,
right, to
win again.
Yeah,
but you did not have that. You had too many people just not
showing up
indifference.
That is true.
That's what you're always fighting, and that's why I'm saying like that same thing. Now you're going to ask these voters to do 4 separate acts. Change my party, vote in a opposing party primary, change back, and show up on election day. That's a big ask.
So, I don't know. I just believe that that we see, or that the country, most of the country sees this regime not leaving if we don't start if the apathy doesn't stop.
Correct. No,
right?
I agree with you on that point. Like I said, specifically to the screwy primary nonsense, that's going to be a small number of people.
Okay. All right.
But we need people, and again, you're going to face voter intimidation.
Right.
You're going to face all sorts of adversity, and sadly, a lot of people will not get across the line because of that. And I still believe this guy has to be removed or die in office. You already had January 6th.
Well, he's been impeached several times.
That's what I'm saying. Impeachment, you could wipe your ass with impeachment papers.
So how would you remove him? Like with a military?
By force, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what's going to have to happen, or he dies.
Yeah, I agree.
That's it. So it's like, that's what January 6th was about. Push that boundary, didn't go all the way through, but suffered absolutely no criminal consequence to that. Runs again, gets back in there. It's a coffin or a sword. It's that simple.
Yeah.
But I think that, and that's the biggest problem. We talk about apathy in terms of just getting people to go vote. Like, you need the resolve and fortitude to remove a dude.
Right.
That ain't here.
Well,
that ain't here.
I feel that there is that people are getting just they're feeling like this. They're feeling it in their pockets. They're feeling it, if they have kids in school. They're realizing that this is not. They're in, with them being in power, that our kids are going to suffer in the future. They've already started taking away funding for Title I schools. It's just, I think that people are like, okay, enough is enough. Now, he's always going to have that same group of yahoos following him. But I think more people now, because a lot of black people are like, look, we've been through this, and a lot more white people are starting to like open their eyes and realize that, hey, it's not just affecting black and brown people, it's affecting us. So I think that's what is changing, where more white people are now speaking out and seeing, realizing that it's up to them to start to lead the charge.
I agree that that needs to happen. I'm just skeptical.
Okay.
I'm skeptical because, again,
I keep hope alive.
Yeah, I don't. This is a third world country. That's what it is.
That's what it is now.
And it's just, that's what it's probably always going to be during the rest of our lifetime.
No, don't say that.
Yeah, you let the fox in the hen house.
Well,
you don't have the balls to move them out. So, like this whole Epstein nonsense. Like, if you don't already know that this guy is a convicted rapist and is a guy that did horrific stuff with younger people. If you don't connect those dots already, I don't know what this file is going to do for you.
I think people just want to see the details, but they've already decided that they're going to redact all the details, and probably redact all the, all the.
I think all of the testimony involving him should be read out loud in the Senate and broadcast live.
I see Jasmine Crockett doing that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm just read it as graphic as it is, and just recite it publicly, and let it hang in the air.
But it doesn't matter, because the people that support him,
well, they're not going to do anything.
Think that's just what do they call it? Locker room chatter, locker room.
Yeah, it's not that though. No, it's not that. But that's what would be good to do. But yeah, I just really don't have any faith in people.
I would tend to agree with you on that sometimes, but I really want to keep. I really, really want to believe that there's going to be a switch. Like there's some type of, something's going to happen in 2026, but I just don't feel that the people that we have in place they're just so fucking spineless.
Right.
The Democrats, the older ones that are there, I think they need to be. Everybody needs like a term limit. And get rid of them.
Yeah, I mean, I've said for years, you should not be in elected office over the age of 65. If you were elected prior to, you could serve your term and you're done. That's President, Senate, House of Reps. We do not need old people doing much of anything. 100% believe in that. And yeah, I just think this has to happen by force. I just don't think it happens at the ballot box. That's why they've got ICE in all these cities that will historically vote Democratic. It's all in place for intimidation. It's third world country. That's what you are.
Yeah, I think I was telling you, I saw that. I was watching the show on Hitler.
Yeah.
The other day. And
stunning
it's like
parallels.
Exactly. It's the same playbook.
Same playbook.
I heard about it. But to see a documentary just kind of spelling it all out was really just eye-opening.
One of the biggest problems you have, and I think it was a problem, in the Nazis taking power in Germany, is you have, like, most average people want to see the glass half full, and they insulate themselves from seeing it as it is. And so there's this delay.
I feel judged.
You should be. You should
be. You just fired a shot over here.
I did. It's a real thing, though. Like, people will look at something happening and they'll not want to see it in its worst permutation. They'll want to, maybe it's just this, maybe it's that, it's whatever. No, it's not.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. And
believe
if you
your
can't
eyes.
see that,
I
mean, believe and trust your eyes and trust the behavior of people. Like, they show it over and over and over again. And if you can't, grasp it, if you don't see it for what it is, you're a handicapped person.
That's what DMX said. Trust a thief to be a thief. Trust a liar to be a liar.
Any smart person. What you do day to day, what I do day to day is, you engage with people. They're always showing you data points. They're showing you who they are, what they say, what they do. And you're just assessing that. And then, when you get, and it's contextual. It's like, in a sporting setting, you realize, hey, certain dudes are not bothered by pressure. They're winners, they're dogs, whatever. Certain other guys, look and talk like they know what they're doing, but when the real pressure mounts, they disappear. There's okay, well, who could I potentially share a secret with? I know that. This person over and over again. They're telling me everything of these other people. Right. Why would I tell them something that I don't want? To be, coworkers, even just things when you you need somebody to do something, whether it be a favor or maybe to support an activity or show up. It's you assess the people around you, this person, if they say they're going to be somewhere, they're going to be there.
Right.
This person always talks like they want to be super involved.
They are the first
That's
time.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, it's not necessarily the first time. It is the accumulation of data points.
Right. Well,
It's-
that's what you're relying on to make your decision.
Yeah.
But most of the time, if they're like very punctual, they're gonna be punctual at the first
Yeah,
time.
but what I'm saying is
I
like,
like it.
it's not like, okay, the first time you see somebody,
Yeah.
they're early to something. Like,
Yeah.
okay, that's a data point. Now, if you see that 4, 5, 6 times,
Right.
now you have a lot more confidence,
Right.
and this is what it is. That's
Right.
what I'm saying.
That's-
It is we always accumulate stuff. You begin talking to somebody or befriend somebody, and you're kind of like, okay, well, what's going on here, and then they show you who they are, and it's like,
Right.
okay, yeah, I really don't need this person around me. Because they're, whatever, they're kind of toxic, they're not reliable, they're too dramatic, they always have a problem with something, and you need to slide away,
Right.
not enable it. And a lot of people don't have the willpower to do that. They will sit there and kind of gravitate toward these like dramatic crisis people.
See,
and-
I will
and-
just disappear. Like
Well,
I just
and that's a
don't
credit
even-
to you.
Yeah.
But you notice like some people, they're always about like this friend who's like does this, that, or the other thing, and there's always a trouble. And at some point, it's like, well, time out. Like, why are you
Why are
always in
you-
this situation?
Right.
Unless you get
Like
something out of
something,
this.
yeah.
Like it doesn't make any sense that you're hanging around this person, like, who's whatever. It's just, it could be anything. It could be just.
I had a friend tell me that the other day, and she said that she admires. She's like, you do one thing that I wish I could do, and I was like, what? And she's like, when you say you're done with someone, you're just done, and you just cut them off, and that's it, and you move on. And I was like, I didn't realize I did that, but I do give people chances,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden I'm like, okay, I'm done,
Yeah.
and then that's it. And there's no coming back because I know that's who you are. So
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with that type
And
of energy around me.
A lot of people struggle with that. They'll say,
Yeah.
"Oh, I've been friends with this person for a long time. I've known them
Yeah.
forever."
Yeah.
And it's like,
That.
it doesn't matter if they're not
Exactly.
serving you in some way. Like, they don't need to be a part of your life.
I tell my friends, as well as myself, that's something I had to learn, that just because you're, especially like in relationships, if it's a toxic relationship or if it's a relationship that's not bringing you peace, then it's, I don't care how many years. Like, why would that be a reason for you to stay in that?
Yeah.
Because you've dated this person for 4 years. 4 years of misery?
Yeah.
So you want to like keep it going?
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I definitely am. I'm like, I'm cutting you off.
Now, I'm a huge believer in the power of the people you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
And take it out of like relationship context. If you want to like achieve something, you usually have to connect with people that are high achievers in that area, and you're going to draw on their energy, their innovation, and it's going to push you along.
Right.
It does not, like, if your son's a Division I basketball player, it does not serve him to hang around with a bunch of guys that are bad LA Fitness players. It just does.
Right.
You're not
That's
doing
true.
it. You
Yeah.
have a goal. You need to be around guys that
Other guys
have the
that-
same mindset, that maybe even work harder than you, so that you're kind of drawn to that. It's
yes.
easy to just fall back and to be in this relaxed place where, like, yeah, I'm at LA Fitness. I'm the best guy in this gym.
Yeah.
Like, what does that do for you?
What does that mean? Right?
Yeah, it has no meaning.
Yeah.
And if you're doing the right stuff with yourself and you understand like how to make yourself better, you realize you need to get the hell out of there, and not come back. And you got to go find where the
Find
better
your
people are
people.
doing. And,
Find
but
your
that's the thing.
people, right.
And it can't be bound by, oh yeah, well, I went to kindergarten with this person, or
Yeah, no.
this person
It's
lived
just-
next door for 10 years and we always kind of hung out. It's like, no, you got to go where your path leads you, and you got to go to people that are on that path.
I guess that's why, as a parent, we always think about that, right? We want our kids around other kids that will like push them and
sure.
challenge them, and they have the same goals, so they're pretty much probably gonna want to stay in the same group and travel to the next level together.
Absolutely.
It's just it's just so different now with this thing, with the
With what?
social media and the phones.
Well,
and
what do you
all that
mean?
Stuff. Because I think that you can get distracted, or kids can get distracted with social media, watching what they think is reality when it's something that's just it's created for their consumption.
I mean, that's different in the context that I was talking in.
Okay.
You know, because I think, I mean, in terms of like progressing in your life, being somewhat successful in something that you care about, like, yeah, social media, the internet, whatever, it can be a tool to assist you. That you have access to things and information that is, you know, right
Readily
there,
available,
you know,
yes.
and it's a time and place. If you are somebody that is just susceptible to idly devouring content without any purpose, then you're in a different ballot. Yeah, you're tapped out. You're at the end of the road. Cue up the Boys to Men. Yeah.
I find myself doing that. I had to turn it off. Like I had to disconnect or deactivate my account so I did not look at foolishness during the day. Like I would.
So okay. So
because it's like a
what?
distraction
But what?
for me.
I get it's a distraction. I don't know. Like, okay, I do understand it's a distraction, but like, and I'm not here to say I'm the perfect social media user by any means, but it's like if I'm at the end of the day, if I'm watching a game and the game's kind of mediocre, like I'm gonna be scrolling and maybe I find something interesting. Maybe I find a cool video, an interesting video. Maybe it's something that just makes me laugh. Like I don't see a problem with that. Like, and if I'm stuck on the call and I'm on hold, like rather than, you know, like I can just, you know, scroll and check a few things and
I go down the rabbit hole.
But what do you, okay, but like I have a vision of what that means, but what does that mean to you?
For me, okay, so my favorite, I have like a couple of categories that I like to look at, right? So my plan is to move to Portugal.
Okay.
Right? So I will have 10 million, like I'll just start looking at the Portugal, whatever, travel groups and divas and all this stuff, and I'll just keep going down that rabbit hole, like looking at different things, looking at the costs, and then I just get engrossed with that, and I am not in the position right now to move to Portugal. So I'm like, why am I doing this? Like I know that's what I'd like to do, but that's not something that I'm going to do within.
But
the next
can't like
year or
okay,
so.
but can you begin to put some actual steps in achieving that goal from what you're doing?
So I did find a great website for that. So
Okay.
I've been following her, and so that's actually a good thing. So yeah, forget about that.
That's what
one.
I'm saying.
And then I have my exercise stuff that I do absolutely zero exercise, but I have like a whole bunch of exercise videos that I'm saving. So
Okay.
that's, you know, I guess I could be using that too. And
You
then
could
recipes.
actually you could exercise. Like that's the part. Don't just watch other people exercise.
Right.
Embrace it for yourself.
Watch them. And then I have my recipe thing, which I have made a couple recipes from that.
See,
so,
you're making my point on most of this stuff.
So yeah, maybe I'm not like just scrolling.
And the way the algorithm works, the things that interest you kind of come to you, and
Right.
and it is what it is. Like I just
And then the fighting videos, like
you like fighting videos,
Yeah, there's some
like
fighting
professional
videos.
fighting, or
No,
just like
street
random
fighting.
people struggling out in the
Street
street.
fighting, like today.
You like
two
that?
women with like sticks hitting each other,
What type of sticks?
like these just tree limbs,
Were they in the
branches.
woods?
No, they were. I don't know. They were trying to. The question was, what city is this? I couldn't tell. I just knew that they were.
There's a video of two
crackheads.
girls fighting with sticks who
Two
appear to be
women.
crackheads.
Yes.
And it's asking, what city is this?
Yeah, and there was no grass on the. They were in some area where there was no grass, but it looked like a inner city, right?
Okay.
I thought it was
Inner
I know
city in
it's
the United States.
correct. It was
Okay.
not Florida because the houses weren't ranch houses, and it wasn't like the pork and beans. And then there was like a handicapped guy in the middle.
Was he
who-
refereeing?
He was trying to stop them from fighting, but he kept falling down because someone said he had legs like a baby deer.
Okay.
So he was
Kinda
or big
unsteady.
giraffe. Yeah, that's
Okay.
what. And he just kept falling down. And then they started like they were hitting each other with the stick.
I would say your fighting videos serve no actual purpose. There's absolutely no purpose in this. And
Why
not
am I
only
watching?
not only is it like a fighting video, it's like it's bad fighting, so you can't learn any self
You
defense.
can't learn any.
And it's also kind of like has this overarching question of what city are we in. So you can't even really enjoy.
Going on
Yeah, you
in
can't
the
even really
video,
focus
right?
in and lock on the
'Cause
fighting.
I thought it was going to be good because they both had like equally, their tree limbs or whatever. I thought it was going to be more like a sword fight, right? So they started
Two
out
idiots
like
in the
that.
street,
Yeah.
and you're expecting a sword fight.
Well, they started out like that, and they kept missing each other, and then one hit the other, and she dropped her stick, and then she rolled, and then the guy got in the way. I think he got hit too, and then she picked her stick up again and started chasing the other person. So
Let me let you in on a secret.
what is
The vast majority of people cannot fight for shit. When the emotions that bring you to fighting occur, technique goes out the window.
Oh, there was another good one where people were just kicking other people, like kicking them in the back, kicking them in the chest.
Okay.
It was good. Because,
What was good about it?
Because I always envision myself, like I would always say, if I was to fight someone, I would start out with a kick to the face. Like a roundhouse kick to the face. No,
You cannot kick a normal height person in the face. Like that ain't happening.
You don't think so?
Hell no.
Okay. All right. I just know that would be my first move.
No
There's
way.
just going to be... I used to watch wrestling. I know how to
It does
do
not
that.
matter. Like that would be... You'd
Excuse
probably fall down.
No.
Yeah, 100%. You'd fall down.
Why would I fall
Your
down?
kick wouldn't be high enough, fast enough, or accurate enough. It would probably be caught and you would be taken down.
That's a possibility.
A possibility? An extreme likelihood.
Well, I am going to, you know what? That's going to motivate me to really start working out. I think there's at my gym, they may have one of those bags that I can work on my kicks.
Send video of that. Let's post video of that.
Okay, I will.
Yeah.
I will.
Kicking
Because
shins.
I am going to definitely. I used to tell that to my son all the time. I was going to kick him in the face or kick him in the chest or whatever.
Really?
Yeah. Which he knew I would never do that.
Exactly. It's not happening.
I'm not going to do that. I don't.
What's your
believe
fixation
it.
with kicking in the face?
I think it's just like it's something about like watching someone fly away as you.
So not only you're going to kick them in the face, it's when it was such tremendous force that they go hurtling through the air.
Hurling through the air, yes.
Oh, God. Did you have some crack on the way over?
No, I did not.
Wow. That's
But yes,
absurd.
that was what?
That is
Kicking?
absurd.
That's a Jamaican thing. Like we always talk about, what a kick in your face, and my parents would say that all the time. Like that was just something that.
Have
they
you ever
would
had a
do.
fight?
Yes.
When? Recently?
Oh no, not recently. I don't fight now. I just call
All this
people.
face kicking.
No, God, it was my neighbor when I lived in Miami.
How old were you? We need context.
Like I was in my, I think I was like probably in my 20s.
You're in your 20s. You have a
My
neighbor that
20s.
you don't like.
Yeah, she stole my clothes out of, like I saw her in my shirt, and I was like, well,
Where did she get access to your clothes?
she just broke into my house and took my damn
She
shirt.
broke into your house.
Either she came in when my brother was there and told him maybe she had to use the restroom, and she went into my room and took my shirt. But I saw her with my shirt on, and I was like, is that my shirt? And she's like, don't you remember you told me I could? And I said, no, I don't share my clothes.
Yeah.
And I
Unless it's
told
your
her,
underwear.
no, absolutely not. Because I wear thongs and they wear those big granny panties. So anyway, so I said to her, I need you to pay me for my shirt. And so
What
she
did you
was
assess as fair market value for that particular shirt?
I think it was like $27 or something like that.
It's not the
It was-
purchase price. The value goes down.
I don't care.
Depreciation.
I rarely wore that shirt. It was like the new, it's like a Hawaiian shirt or
second you
whatever.
leave the store, that shirt start losing value.
First of all, So anyway, so I tell her how much it is or whatever, and she's like, "Well, I'm not gonna pay you, blah blah blah. You can have the shirt back." After she washes it, and it looks like a rag.
Really?
So I'm like, no. So I forget what happened. She came.
Well, are
over
you
to
guys
the
like in a
house.
common area of the community now, or are you at
Yeah,
her
I live
door?
in my house, and she's
No,
like,
but that's what, like when you're having
oh,
this
the
exchange.
argument,
Are you like at her door, or
no,
are you guys
we
in the
were
yard, the sidewalk,
we were at my house,
inside the house or outside?
outside.
Okay.
And she said, so like she was walking away, and I followed her, and I kept saying, when are you going to give me my money? And she said something to me.
Bitch better have
and,
my money.
Yeah. And I just like punched her in the face.
So you caught up, you got around front side.
Yeah, and I just like punched her in the face.
Really?
And then we just started fighting.
So your sucker punch didn't take her down.
No, it did not.
So that doesn't bode well for your kick.
shocked.
That doesn't bode well for your kick in the face.
I was shocked that
If
I
you
even
back in
did
your
that.
back in your early 20s, if you couldn't drop an unsuspecting female with a punch.
Oh, she was
like,
tough.
I-
She was tough.
Okay.
She looked like a guy. But so the funny thing was when I hit her, because everybody thought I was really soft, that I wouldn't do anything. Because I am.
Your punch didn't do anything.
Well, it shocked her enough that she was like, "You hit me?" And then she hit me back, and then I punched her a couple times, and I got her in a headlock, and then my brother broke us up.
You went with the headlock.
Yeah.
That was your move?
Yeah.
From a standing position?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So we were fighting, and then I like grabbed her, and then I just started punching her in the face. But then she started biting me.
On your rib cage.
Yeah, on the side.
Okay.
So then I had
Did she
to let her go.
break skin?
No.
Okay, good.
So the
She might
biting,
have had
like,
HIV.
She was more of a fighter because I would never imagine. I wouldn't bite you.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not
When
into
you're in a
biting.
fight, you got to do whatever's necessary.
Apparently,
Yeah.
I'm not a street fighter. I'm not a street fighter kind of gal.
Then why you waste time watching videos?
Because I like watching. If other people are doing it, not me. I don't care.
So how did the fight?
Fight?
How did the fight end then?
So it's ended as quickly as it started.
So you gave up the headlock position and she stopped
Well,
biting.
my brother came out and he started pulling
he separated
us apart.
the separated the combatants.
Yes. And then she ran back next door, and I went in the house, and that was it. Never got my shirt back.
Did you guys ever have words again?
No.
You like
I
literally never
spoke
spoke to her again.
I didn't speak to her, but she used to send her kids over
To
for,
do
like,
what?
Sugar and
Sugar.
if I had cereal and shit like that. She was a mess. But
Bitch, your mom's an illegal biter. I'm not giving you anything.
why
Why would you give her kids stuff?
I would tell them no,
Oh, okay, good.
and everybody would make me feel bad.
Why?
I don't know. I was like, I don't have shit for you. Tell your mama go to the store.
Yeah,
The fuck?
yeah. Get on OnlyFans if you can't afford some sugar for the kids.
Nobody wants to see her.
Telling you,
She was
somebody
a
would.
monster. Well, yeah, somebody did because she had a couple of kids. So.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the fighting
Jackie's
is not
big
something.
fight.
Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah.
I'm not a.
Why didn't you use a face kick there?
Cause I think she was just too close. Like we were like doing you do something, blah blah blah, like that back and forth, and then my hand. I think I felt like it was an out of body experience because I was just as shocked that I hit her.
Really?
As she was as shocked that I hit her too.
Yeah, you hit her. Like you got to follow that up.
Yeah, I should have
Maybe
done
a
like
takedown,
a 1,
little
2.
No.
Grappling.
Yeah, you hit her, get her off balance. That moment of shock, take her down, get on top, ground and pound.
Then ground and pound. Yeah. I wish I had the internet back then. I think I would have.
You don't need the internet. You just need instincts.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Because I was like grappling.
No,
none of my
grappling.
wrestling.
You went into a headlock.
None of my wrestling moves came to.
That's all. You watch fake wrestling.
None of that came into.
Yeah, you watch
I
fake
didn't
wrestling.
Think about it.
Why would you
get
think
some
that would
salt
work?
and throw it in her eye? Or
Yeah, that's why you can't watch wrestling. You needed to watch like the early MMA fights, and you
it
would
wasn't
learn.
on yet.
That
It
was
wasn't on yet.
that. No, in your 20s it was on.
That was like the.
In
80s.
your 20s it was on.
MMA.
Yeah, the early stages of it.
I don't recall that.
Yeah, because the interesting thing with MMA is they didn't have weight classes back then, and they would fight like tournament style in a single night. So
You know
like you
what?
would have
I
to
did
fight
go
a
to
couple
something
times.
like that.
Yeah.
I did something. I went to one up here on, is it in Pine Hills?
Yeah.
They had like a hotel or something, and they had the ring,
Okay.
and they were fighting in the ring.
Good.
It was weird.
It's weird.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
'Cause I was like, this is a hotel?
So
It's strange.
I
But
don't know.
anyway.
That's good though. Yeah. Yeah. You're
Can I
not.
ask you a question?
Yeah. What?
So I had a class today, or a training class today, and it was on, I sell life insurance too, right?
Yeah.
So they were talking about things that, opening topics or ways to open up the conversation about life insurance.
When you ultimately want to sell something to somebody.
Correct. So, but one of the speakers talked about what he prepared for his wife and family when he dies, like, as far as organizing everything,
Yeah.
where the policies are, where the bank information is, etc. And he also included love letters to his wife and his kids, and he's written them,
What is the
rewritten
point
them.
of this?
He's rewritten them over and over as his kids gotten older,
Okay.
and now he adds his grandkids on. Do you have anything like that set up?
Hell no.
Would you do something
No.
like that? Why not?
No. It's
Why would you write
it's way
a note
too much
to your
work.
kids?
It's way too much work.
Really?
You can't encapsulate everything.
You don't have
My
to
daughter
encapsulate
my daughter gave me this thing a couple of years ago, and I feel really bad. I never didn't do it. My sister got it from my dad. And so for a year, every week
Yeah.
you get a writing prompt.
Yes.
And the idea is
did
you
that for my
write
dad,
your
too.
biography
Yeah.
there, or autobiography. And I just couldn't do it. I couldn't keep up with the writing schedule. I'd fall behind. I didn't like a damn thing I wrote. And I just kind of abandoned ship. And it was so funny because when my dad was doing it, I thought it was such a good idea.
Right.
I'm like, this is really awesome. I used to write a blog,
Mm-hmm.
and I just felt like I just had nothing. I would read the prompt and I would just have nothing. I'd try to, put together a few sentences. Just nothing came. It just was, that was it.
So you never finished it?
No, abandoned ship early.
So my dad.
And again, I literally wrote nothing that I liked. Not a
But
freaking
don't
paragraph.
You write for a living?
No. No,
Oh,
I don't.
okay.
No, I had a blog, and I'm
Yeah.
proud of a lot of stuff in the blog. Like, really proud of a lot of stuff in the blog. Actually, there's a guy, he's a writer. He wrote, like, books on Kobe and like, legitimate writer. And we're Facebook friends. He liked something I wrote in the blog. And I was, like, so happy. I was, like, incredibly happy. It was, like, one of my prouder things in life.
So that's something that you could have written in that book.
But I don't write, like, I don't write myself. That's the problem. I can look at something, I can see something, and I can write about that.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot write myself.
So you never had journals growing up?
Hell no. No, not at all.
I struggle with that because I started writing in a journal since, when I got breast cancer. So I started writing
Yeah.
little things, and I would go days without writing anything because I was like, I ain't got nothing to write.
Yeah.
And it's hard because you start like critiquing what you write.
Of course.
So I said that I was just going to do like stream of consciousness writing, and I ended up like writing, I made some marry me chicken today. Like, I
But
was
and then you read
that's
that back
not
and it
Right.
sucks. Like,
Right,
it's
right.
not good.
But it's not for you to critique. It's just your words for your kids. So
But you want those words to be impactful.
you do.
And if I
but
can't, and
it
if
may
I
be, but you don't think it's impactful. But
nah,
it may be impactful
I
for them.
recognize like good writing and good like I recognize what's good and what's not good. And if I can't generate anything I'm proud of, that's not me.
So-
That's not the me that I want to leave my kids behind with. I want them to, if I can't produce something really good, I would rather them just, live with the memories and the stories and the things that I did say that impacted them in the moment, rather than just, hey, I'm going to sit down and just grind this out. And
Well, I have to say, I had bought the same thing for my dad.
yeah,
I'd have to harass him to write in it.
yeah,
And I said, and so he did do a couple prompts. I said, you don't even have to do it in order. Just open it and just write something. And my dad had the most, just he had perfect penmanship. And now I have that. I have the little journal. And every now and then I'll like open it and I can, I'll read something about, like there was one prompt that was about childhood. Like, what is your one of your fondest childhood memories or something like
and
that?
this would be your dad writing his memory,
Right. And he wrote about, some one summer in Jamaica, like just where he would visit his grandparents, and they would just kind of, they'd be in the yard all day and they're eating fruits, fresh fruits, and drinking the milk from the cow. And I was like, oh, that's disgusting. But that prompted a conversation with me and him, and then a conversation with Julian about it, and he thought it was the funniest thing. But
what do you think funny about it?
what?
What did Julian think was funny about it?
The drinking the milk directly from the
Oh.
cow, like that was crazy. Like he was like, "Ew, that's that. How'd you do
But
that?"
that was your
Grandpa?"
reaction as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I was horrified by it, but Julian thought it was hilarious. So I'm like, whatever. But it's not about you. It's about when they look at, and you'll be gone by the time they really sit down and read through it, and it shouldn't matter how you perceive it. It's what you're doing for them. But
It just doesn't work.
you
that
don't
way.
buy cards either, so I just don't even understand.
It just doesn't. Yeah, I mean, I just have personal accountability that I want. If I'm going to commit something to paper, I want it to be good. And if I can't write good, I don't want to leave that behind.
But that's you judging you.
That's fine. That's
Okay.
all we got.
Yeah, I guess.
I gotta write it. I gotta read it
just
back.
Just write
You
it.
can't. It just doesn't work that way. Yeah.
Well, what if they did? Because with my grandmother, they did like videos. If they asked you questions, would you do like a video with them?
That would probably be a better format.
Okay.
And I think again, for a couple of years I wrote a blog. That was a while back now. And like for the last probably 5-6 years, I've done this. I'm used to expressing myself talking.
Mm-hmm.
And so that would probably be a better format, is to kind of just do some interviews and preserve those.
And I also did it was NPR. They have this story time or something like that, where they do these capsules of
Erotic stories?
No, it's like they have like this bus, and they travel all over the United States, and you can go and take a parent, take a friend, and you just tell they have prompts, and they videotape you or they record you, and then they save those capsules where you can go back and listen to it like 25 years later or whatever.
Okay.
I did that with Julian. That was fun.
What was the prompt that you guys tackled?
Ooh. He asked me a hard question. It was like, why did I have him at that age, I think.
Okay.
He asked me, why was I so old when I had him? So that's what he asked me. And I was like, you almost didn't make it, sir.
That's funny. That's funny.
But
that's a fascinating question.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But yeah.
I felt like I should just kick him in the face.
He was safe. You weren't kicking anything.
Yeah, but
I envision you being a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest.
Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I would be much happier to do like a video interview.
Yeah.
Than to do that. The conversational aspect of it, I think, would be good. Yeah, rather than the writing.
Okay. Do you have good penmanship?
No.
Oh,
Everybody
well, that's
complains.
probably would be a problem anyways that they couldn't read it.
No, I mean I would type it.
Oh, and you're gonna type it like on the typewriter, like.
We're in the modern era. I'd use a fucking computer. What are you talking about?
It's a book. You write it. It's
No, you don't.
handwritten.
No. That's not the way mine was.
Oh no.
No.
Okay,
no.
mine was like a handwritten
Yeah.
journal with the
No.
prompts.
No.
He did like maybe
They'd essentially
5.
email you a prompt. You'd link in with the email. It would pull up your page, and then you'd write. You could.
Oh, that's very.
You
high
could.
tech.
You could. If you could go back and address other prompts or maybe edit some stuff. But yeah, it was. Yeah, it was just cumbersome, and it was just really hard to write from just my singular perspective. I don't think a lot about that. Yeah, it's really it was an uncomfortable challenge for sure.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Yeah, that was the thing.
Do you think you would thrive in that?
I will. I am gonna go ahead and buy me one of those things, and I'm
For
gonna
yourself?
start filling it out. Yeah, for my son, because it's just him. Like it's just me and him.
Yeah.
So I'll just do that. I doubt that he'll read it, but I just want to know that I did it. Just in case
Maybe a few weeks after your funeral.
his baby mama might read it. I don't know.
You think?
I don't know.
Is that what you hope for him?
No, I'd like him to get married. Get married, please, my son, my child. Please
that's
get
funny.
married.
That's-
Well, I don't even know about that anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Yeah.
that anymore. I do want him to. I think he'd be a good husband
Really?
because he's very. He's like he's not. He doesn't get excited. He's not gonna argue with you. He's just like. This is what we're doing.
Just stoically
and that's it.
accepts his punishment in life.
No, he's very stoic, but I just don't. I feel like he'll be like a strong, silent alpha male. If
Really?
there's such a thing, yeah.
I don't know if there's such a thing.
Yeah, I think there is.
Really?
And my dad was like that. He didn't argue with my mom. He was just like, "This is what we're doing," and she's like, "Okay."
Really?
Yeah, she would just go along with the program. Why aren't you?
No.
Do you
no,
argue?
No, still no, not there, no.
You don't argue.
No, I'm not. No, I don't. It's
Right,
pointless.
so
It's
isn't that
pointless.
the
It's
same thing?
It's pointless. It's
But
pointless.
isn't that the same thing?
It is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
So you just, but you're the
No.
king of the castle.
No.
Oh, you're not.
No. It's no. Go somewhere else.
Okay.
The No, I just yeah, that's it. But not yeah, I really can't really write from my own perspective. It's just not compelling for me at all.
Compelling.
Yeah, you
I
have to
just-
be
I
you have
feel
to
like-
be
I feel like
motivated. You have
you're
to be
just, like-
motivated to write good. You can't just like sit and do it.
But you have to start somewhere, and then
No, you
can
do.
go
You
back.
do.
But you're like,
But that's a process, and it's like almost the prompts almost come too fast weekly.
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't do it every week. I'd do it like whenever the hell I
But
want.
then you get buried.
But if you don't finish it, you
It's-
don't finish it.
I didn't finish it. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm saying, if you approach this with the goal of I want to do a good job, I want to finish this, it becomes a job in and of itself.
Right. See.
Because
yeah,
you're getting hit every week with a prompt.
Right.
You're also kind of getting that thing where it's just like, oh yeah, I don't like what I did 3 weeks ago. I want to kind of expand on that or do whatever, and kind of get to that point. So, it then you're just like, where do you have the time to do all this stuff? Yeah. I also felt, I told myself too, kind of, that like my dad was at a point in life when he was doing this when he was retired. And he didn't have a whole lot of day-to-day things going on, and it's like I'm not near that point. Like I have a lot of things going on, and I don't have a lot of time and energy to just sit there and kind of like take the time to write that and get in the right mental space to do that.
That is true, because my dad was retired too, so
Yeah.
that made it a little easier. He would do it in between.
I also like from my dad talking to him, more recently, like maybe it's like a more closer to end of life thing where you do a lot more reflecting.
Right.
You know, and he'll just kind of bring stuff up that's just generally more reflective.
Right.
And I think that he has to work through, you know, like I think that's part of a process of aging out.
Right.
Is that, you know, you become
Aging out, really?
or dying, if you want to prefer
Oh my
that.
God.
It just is what it is. But you're going to do certain things, like you know, unless you die young and you know whatever, you're going to reach a point in your life when your health starts to go, your memory starts to go, and you kind of want to find some sort of like meaning, definition, purpose in the
Right.
life that you have lived.
Right.
And you're also reach a point where you're not adding a whole lot to it.
Right.
You know, you're not doing a ton of things. You're
New things.
very
That's
much
true.
a secondary character.
Right.
And so, you know, and really you tend to, you know, seemingly you start to take like a lot of pride in like what, you
You've
know, what you're,
accomplished.
what you've accomplished, but also more pride in like what your kids, potentially grandkids are doing because they're doing shit.
Right. Right.
Like you're just kind of like holding on at the end of the fourth quarter. You know, they're like, you know, going and doing stuff and oh yeah, he's, you know, my grandson's going to Europe for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Or he's, you know, he's doing great in baseball or what, you know, whatever
Yeah.
you got going on. You just kind of observe and enjoy those things in that space, not the active.
No, you're not. Right.
Hey, I've got
Yeah.
this tonight. I've got that tomorrow. I've got you know, this,
Yeah.
that, and the other. It's just, you know, you're kind of in the living, growing world. And then, you know, later it's easier to probably write when you're more in a self-reflective mindset.
Wow.
And
I
the other
didn't
thing,
think that.
about it too, and I think for my mental well-being is to try and stay in the moment as much as possible, which is never a place to write. Like, you know, I try to manage my mentality, my emotions and general well-being by trying to just stay in the moment. What do I got to do today? What am I doing now? Let me do the best I can in that
Right.
situation. That's not a mindset where you can write. It's just, you know, you're just trying to lock in and be in the moment. Writing requires you to draw from the past, process the past, you know, maybe to the extent, you know, kind of contemplate the future. It's
I
just
think
not
that's
that
why
type
it
of place.
kind of made me it was a little difficult for me to write in my journal because I was, I guess, going through the experience and not really I was more thinking about my future in during that time. And I didn't know what to write. Like I write, you know, what I would like to do. No, I didn't write about me. I was writing about my son.
Yeah.
So it was, yeah, it was kind of like that, I guess. I'm still not old enough to be reflective. But I was a little reflective, I guess. I thought about all the
you can be in certain spots, but like,
stuff that I was
you know,
doing.
I just also feel just personally when I'm too reflective, it's just not good for productivity. You know, and I have a lot of things to do in the current moment. It's just like I can't, you know. Spend
Is there
too much time
anything you
thinking.
regret not doing?
Regret not doing?
Yeah, in your life. Is there something that you wish you had done that you?
Yeah, I wish I went all in with coaching.
Oh, okay.
Definitely. Yeah. No, there's a lot of different things to regret. But again, me spending a lot of time thinking about it doesn't help anything.
No.
You know, I'm here, I'm now, I have to do. And that's the way I look at it.
And you're a coach with Pedro's posse.
Yeah. I mean,
So
you do
yeah.
those things, you adapt and what have you to find a balance with yourself. You know, otherwise, you know, you kind of go probably crazy. Maybe a homicide or two.
A bludgeoning. here
Yeah,
and
and
there.
bludgeoning here or there. So, no, you definitely need to do that to have the balance, you know. And again, I like when you're talking about like the scrolling and stuff like that. Like it's like you have these things that you're clearly interested in. The algorithm's feeding it to you, but like it's the doing. It's like
Right.
go make that meal off the recipe.
Right.
Go to the gym and try that exercise. You know, arrange a trip to Portugal. Like, go put boots on the ground. Like, not to move permanently, but to go put boots on the ground and see where you are.
Yeah.
You know, like, those are all actionable things that you could
I
focus
just
on.
need a sugar daddy for that.
Well, keep hunting.
Yeah. Okay.
Sugar daddy. What a
Oh.
miserable job that is.
Why would that be miserable?
It's a miserable job.
How is that miserable? You're like
You're just financing.
sponsoring.
You're financing some
Sponsoring
chick's
someone who's,
lifestyle.
yeah, and she's probably,
And if she's coming to you as a sugar daddy, anyway, she really
jiggling around.
doesn't give a shit about you. Don't pretend.
What?
You don't give a shit about him. You
But
just
why,
you
why
want
is that in the equation?
because my point being, if you're the sugar daddy, basically you're the financial sponsor of some woman's lifestyle who doesn't really give a shit about you.
Okay.
You'll occasionally leverage some sex out of the situation.
Maybe, yes.
Maybe if you're not like,
Well, I mean, if you're like
fool me
super
once,
old,
fool me
like,
twice.
like in your mid to late hundreds or something like that.
You
you're
still
not
want some
trying
head. What's the point of sponsoring a grown ass person if you're not getting something out of the deal?
You're getting companionship.
You're not
Maybe
getting
a
companionship.
massage.
You're not getting
Maybe a
companionship.
massage. Yeah, you are. You have someone that's coming to spend time with you and maybe push you in your wheelchair to dinner.
You don't want a
take
sugar
you-
daddy. You want a corpse.
Lukewarm at best.
Nah, that's some gross stuff, man. That's gross stuff. But no, so okay.
I mean, I'm old enough that I don't. It's not gonna be like a. It would have to be a sugar daddy or a sugar granddaddy. I think.
Why?
Something like that, because, I mean, they gotta be older than me.
Why?
Because isn't that what a sugar daddy usually is? They're older than the.
They could generally be. They don't have to be like tons older than you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the trigger is the financial support.
That is the trigger, so
Yeah.
they could be younger.
So it's
than that, or-
prostitution.
You know, we're not going there.
We are going
We
there.
are not going there.
We are going
We're
there.
not going there. Because you're getting something out of it too. It's
What?
not.
The occasional sexual service.
No. The companionship.
What is this companionship nonsense?
Like, I'm like going out with you to your events and just kind of give you have my company for a couple hours.
Couple of hours.
Yeah.
That's just not it.
That's
just
not. It's not just. It's just not for you. It's like
It's
writing
just
is not
not
for
it.
you.
It's just
not for
not
you.
it. It's just like what is it? What are we
not
doing?
for you.
It is transactional. Like a couple weeks ago, we had the casual sex versus transactional sex.
Isn't that the same thing?
No way.
Oh. Okay. Go
No,
ahead.
I draw the distinction. Transactional sex is what you're talking about. It's some sort of like financial thing, like a sugar daddy
In
thing.
exchange for.
It's even
okay.
like like taking somebody out of town or to a fancy dinner
Flying them
with
out.
the expectation, flying out, whatever. But the casual sex, it's not transactional in the sense that it's two people that have a desire to have some sex, and they do that. And it's not preceded by some sort of
And
like financial gesture.
arrangement. Okay.
Yeah. So
So you had that.
no, just saying like that. There's a big difference. But when you do the whole sugar daddy thing,
Well, I'm
that's
just figuring-
the transactional to me equates with prostitution.
Well, I'm
you can
thinking
dress
could
it up
be like
any way you want.
casual sex, but you want to do stuff for me financially.
Nobody does that.
So-
That's
yes,
like,
they do.
no, they don't. No, they don't. They
I
literally
used
don't.
to have somebody like that.
No, they didn't do it for that. They may do it to keep the sex coming. They may do it to keep you away from them and out of their hair while they want to do something else. They may do it just because you're just another bill. That's what it is. I mean,
is that
there's
right?
different levels to it, but
Okay.
at the end of the day, that's what it is.
All right, so are you trying to discourage me from this?
No, I know you're set in your ways.
Oh, okay, so I'm
You
just
know?
saying.
Can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Hey, rough. Rough. No, it's more like meow.
But you haven't found it yet, have you?
No, I haven't.
See?
Well, I haven't found it because I'm in the house all the time. I need to get out of the house.
Then do it.
I am.
What's holding you back?
I'm gonna be strolling up and down.
You got a
one
key
of
to your own house, don't you?
Park Avenue. I'm gonna be over there strolling.
Park
up and down
Avenue.
Park Avenue.
Do you think there's women in town that do that?
What stroke up?
They'll
Stroll up and
get
down.
dressed up and looking nice and they'll just kind of move around
That's
like
what
up
they tell us
Park
to do
Avenue.
on an Instagram for us to go find.
So that is a real
it.
thing.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
like, these are places you need to go, have a drink. Like they'll say, go to a high-end hotel and hang out at the bar have a drink, don't have your phone, maybe eat there.
Have a drink. Don't have your phone.
Yeah, don't have your phone out.
Why?
Don't get
what's the signal
distracted by
there?
your phone. Like for you to look,
Oh,
for
if
you
you're
not to
looking at
be-
your phones, like
you're
somebody
gonna
will
miss
see
out.
you, and they won't be
Yeah.
like it won't be very opening and welcoming.
Correct.
Okay, so you kind of put your phone away.
Put your phone away and maybe have a drink at the bar, and then they tell you what days you should go. The
What days? What
hours.
days do you go?
Like you
what's
go
the
Monday
schedule
through
look like?
Friday, and you want to go for, like 3:30, 4 o'clock till like 5:30.
We'll get out of there quick.
Yeah, don't stay out. Don't linger
Okay.
too long. And then
And the thing is, so you're kind of like trying to snatch like a business traveler.
that is correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Business traveler, men that are high net worth men that are staying in the hotel maybe, and they're like coming down for dinner or whatever, so you can.
But what's the play there though? Like if these guys are in a hotel, they probably don't live in the area.
That is true.
They might engage you for a round or two, but or maybe when they return to town 6 months later, like what's I don't understand.
Well,
the play
I mean,
there.
obviously you're gonna try to like weed out the ones that are married or whatever, but you.
No, but even like a high value person, they're perfectly single, but they're in like they're in like Orlando for
Look,
4 days.
I didn't write this stuff, okay?
But you
I'm
have to
just
look at
telling
this
you.
stuff critically. Like you're a smart person.
That's just suggestions. I don't know.
No, but I'm saying, do you not see the potential pitfall of this?
Well, yeah, because they could be from out of town, and then they're not from the area. If they're
That's
staying
why.
in a
That's why
hotel.
I like the idea of like kind of strolling around Park Avenue.
Uh-huh.
Because the chance of running into somebody who's local is probably
It's
higher.
Higher.
I mean, if you're
probability.
looking for some sort of
Okay, well,
thank
thank you for
sugar daddy dynamic with that has some legs and might get out and run a bit.
Yeah, so like going to
But-
Houston. Is it Houston? Not
Houston's just
Houston
been out of
anymore.
business for a long
It's
time.
what is it? Hillstone.
Hillstone, yeah.
Hillstone. They said hang out. Go to like Trader Joe's.
Trader
Whole
Joe's. That's by
Foods.
Shake Shack.
Yeah, Whole
Okay.
Foods. Like
Whole Foods.
yeah, those types of.
What's the deal with those places?
Well, you're not gonna see the riffraff that goes to like Walmart,
Okay.
right? You're not gonna-
Okay.
Yeah, ain't no sugar daddies going to Walmart now.
Really?
So, but yeah, so
Only practical men.
ugh, well,
So Whole Foods.
Whole Foods,
Okay.
Trader Joe's.
I feel like Whole Foods you like attract like
Wild Fork.
like hippies and stuff.
Well, yes, but then they're it's the area too, right? Because
They
Trader
have Whole
Joe's.
Foods. Well, Trader Joe's is very specific to Winter Park,
Right.
but Whole Foods there's a number of locations.
There's only one that I know of. Is
There's
the
one in Altamont
I did not know
by
that.
the Tesla charger. I think there's one over in the like Winter Springs, like Redbug and
That's Sprouts.
Tuscaloosa.
That's Sprouts.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's Sprouts. But
There's a Whole Foods down in Sand Lake, Turkey Lake. By
I
our,
need to check that one out because I usually go to the one in Winter Park.
and there's
right
one
by
in
the
Winter Park.
Nordstroms. Yeah, that's the one I go to.
So there's several.
Yeah, but I found that
You
not
can't
to
swing
be,
a dead cat without hitting a Whole Foods.
That I didn't think that was a good idea because every time
Yeah.
I go in there, it's like a bunch of couples.
Is it?
Yeah,
Trying
couples shopping.
to eat right.
Yeah, and I'm like, this is not a good place to meet any single guys. I have
Yeah.
never met a single guy in a supermarket. One time I did in Publix.
Yeah, I mean, I go to the Whole Foods in Altamont quite a bit because it's near the Tesla charger.
Yeah.
But I basically go in there to go to the bathroom. I mean,
Like, get out, deal with you.
that's my only order
You
of
use
business.
the public, but you'll use any public bathroom.
Yeah.
It's just I can't.
Why not?
I cannot. I can't do. I have to go home.
Nah, you can't do that.
If I do a number one, I'm okay. Number two, I need to sit down, and I can't sit anywhere.
I just sat outside the studio.
You are just. I can't do it
That's
with
crazy.
you. That's
I mean, I don't
not-
know. You're probably wreaking havoc on your bowels.
Probably, but I will not be wreaking havoc in the street. It's at home.
That's wild. I don't get it.
You get up in the morning and you take care of business, and then you go home later at night, and then you take care of business again. Like my body is like, and my mind is like set like that. I'm
Okay.
not doing that public, no.
When's the last time you had to
What?
drop a deuce in public?
I have never.
You're gonna sit here and say you've never dropped
I've
a deuce.
never done that. I can't.
You've never traveled and dropped a deuce?
I travel. What do you mean, like traveling and like? in
You're
another-
out of town for 5 days.
Well, yeah,
You're
I'll
not
go
going to
to the
move your
hotel.
bowels for 5
Oh
days?
no, because I'm in a hotel somewhere.
consider
I'm
that home?
I consider that.
Okay.
I could sit in my hotel
Very
room.
loose definition of home
No, I'm
toilet.
talking about, like if I'm in Orlando, I'm going home. What the hell?
Why?
I'll
What-
figure it out.
What if you're in the middle of doing something?
No.
You're having a good
Oh
time.
my God, never.
Why?
I would definitely have to go home because I
That's-
gotta wash my ass.
What?
You gotta wash your ass before you do something like that.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Like if you're in the middle of doing something.
I'm not saying like intercourse.
Oh, that's what.
I'm saying like maybe you're at a concert or you're on your way.
Why
you're
would
working
It's like
and
eating beans before I go to a concert.
don't know, man.
No.
Situations rise.
You know what your day is. Your day is planned a certain way. My day is planned a certain way. I know 5:30. I'm going home.
You never have a day where like, okay, I'm at work till whenever I leave work, but somebody hit me up and we're gonna go catch a movie or I'm gonna go to
I
Top
will
golf or
hold
do
it
something
till I get
else.
home.
Really?
Yes,
That's exceptional.
it is.
I don't know. It's kind of bad though.
I just don't.
But when you
eat
get
foods
home,
that
it's
I
kind
eat.
of like
I just don't eat things that.
when you get
are,
home though, it's on. You're feeling the pain.
Yeah, well, maybe. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
After I walk the dog.
So
I gotta walk the dog, and
you've
then
had
I
this
get up.
like long day. You get home now. You gotta walk a
I
dog
gotta
before you
walk
can,
him,
before
and
you can
he's
use
gotta
the rest.
poop, and then I can go home. And
Dude,
take
that's
care of
another reason
business.
not to have a dog.
My friend was telling me, "Oh, you can walk your dog, and maybe you'll meet someone." And I'm like, "Not when I'm carrying doo-doo in a bag. I don't want to meet anybody, and I'm carrying doo-doo in a bag."
And also, if you're walking like essentially in your neighborhood, I think if you go to like a dog park, like that's not your neighborhood, maybe there's a better chance for that. But it's like your neighbors, like.
I don't like my neighbors.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it's already like a
Yeah,
a
I have
thing.
to like put him in the car and drive somewhere else to walk him. Like I figured I was gonna take him to Lake Eola.
Yeah.
So I did that one time, and he's not trained really well. He was trying to jump on people
Really?
and sniff other dogs. He was just out of control. It
He's
was
a
so
menace.
embarrassing. Yes. So I said I'm not gonna. He has to get trained before I attempt that again.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know. So what else did it say in your TikToks about where to go to find dudes?
I think those were the main places. Oh, the Delta Sky Club. Like, go to the airport if you're traveling. Go
was
to
gonna
the
say,
Sky Club.
If you're,
Yeah, I was like,
even
if
if
you're
you're
driving over there.
even if you're not traveling.
I don't think you can get to it.
I
if
don't
you
have
don't
I don't have
ticket.
a flight anywhere, but I'm gonna hang out at the Delta Sky Lounge.
Yeah. So they said that.
Very fixated on travelers, though. I find that really weird.
Again, I think it's based on the fact that
I mean, if you're just looking for some
most
casual
people-
sex, that seems to be, the hotel lobby, the airport lounge, where
Right.
it's just,
I
just
didn't
the
even
opportunity
think about it like
knocks.
that. But yeah.
No, it's funny that most of the things they're suggesting really don't fit any sort of profile of like an enduring dynamic.
Well, except the grocery stores.
Grocery store, and like I said, I
Yeah.
mean, like
Yeah.
the Park Avenue vibe and
Yeah.
what have you. But
The
yeah,
dog park.
have you tried any of these?
I have not.
Why not? What's holding
Well,
you
I
back?
told you I did try the Whole Foods, but
Oh yeah.
that was like a bunch of couples. It
Couples.
was like so annoying. I'm
Maybe
like,
you could become a throuple.
No.
Why
I'm
not?
not interested in that.
Really?
Unless, no, I'm not interested.
No.
in that.
Okay. What were you thinking?
Unless he's my sugar daddy.
What if it's like the sugar mama that sort of dictates everything?
Sugar mama. No.
Like
can't
she's
do it.
she's coupled with the guy, you're the third wheel,
And
but she's kind of the
she's
boss.
okay.
No, she's kind of the boss. She's the one that's telling
Mm,
everybody what to do.
I don't think I don't know, cause I'm like I don't know that I would be okay with that.
Okay. It's
I
good.
think I'm
It's good to be honest with
more,
yourself about that.
Yeah, I would be more, because I'd feel like a bitch in that situation. I don't think I want. I don't like that.
You don't want any part of that?
Nah,
Really?
Nah, I don't want any.
You should
part
try.
of
You
that.
might like it.
No, not at all.
Why not?
Because
Be experimental.
I am not a good sub. Like, I'm just not. That's just not me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're more of a dom.
Yes, I feel that I am more dominatrix-ish
Really?
than.
Especially
that.
with your boots on tonight.
Oh, you like them?
No, I'm not a boot guy.
No?
No.
You don't like boots?
No, not at all.
You don't strap up?
What?
Never mind. Why you don't like boots?
I just hate them.
Boots are so sexy.
No, they're
I
not.
think these are sexy.
They're not at all.
No?
They're like the opposite. They're cankle hiders.
Well, I don't have cankles, but
nobody's gonna know.
that's true.
That's my
But
point.
I don't have. But we rarely get to wear boots, so just give us give us a couple of days,
we
okay?
rarely get to wear boots. Speaking for all women.
Yes.
All right.
It does kind of like help me. I feel a little dominatrix.
Do you? Helps you get in the
with
mindset?
the boots, yeah.
You envision yourself like smacking coworkers
Stepping
with a
on
cat o' nine
somebody's
tails.
back.
And they're
these
back with that,
heels,
really?
Yeah.
That's your energy, more of a.
Yeah, I'd like to. I like to inflict. More sadistic. I guess.
Okay.
You're
What's
looking up.
what's the most pain you've ever inflicted on somebody?
Um,
Physical pain.
I've stood on somebody's back, walked on their back in shoes.
With those type of heels there?
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
They were like writhing around in pain?
They couldn't say anything.
What do you mean they couldn't say anything?
Well, he couldn't say. He wasn't. He was forbidden to make any noise. So.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah. So I just kind of walked on his back.
Really?
Mhm.
Good job.
Thank you. I'm proud of myself.
One of life's bigger accomplishments.
Yes, I need to write that as one of my prompts.
Yeah. See, I came up with a great prompt on the on the spot.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Julian
for
would
sure.
love to hear about that.
I'm sure he would. My mom walking on a dude's back wearing high heels.
She forbid him to say anything. He was pretty like squirmish. Like, I asked if he wanted me to do it,
Yeah.
so I found like my shoes with the smallest heel
Okay.
to do it. So yeah, that was fun.
That was fun.
Mm.
What'd you guys do after the back walk?
Not much because his back was hurting.
Really?
No.
Maybe that's what you need to do to your sugar daddy.
Yeah.
Basically incapacitate him with back pain.
He's only gonna be
And
in
you
a
get
wheelchair.
and you get off the hook. You don't have to do anything else.
He'll be in a wheelchair already.
You're okay being around people in wheelchair?
What?
You're okay being around a guy in a wheelchair?
No, I have not ever.
No, but I'm saying you that
No, I
would be
just
okay.
joke about that because
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know if that would be. I don't think that's gonna work.
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, I would need
Yeah.
you to at least be standing up, erect. I mean, straight. Anyway.
Erect on both planes.
Anyway.
That's too funny. I don't. Yeah. Nah. Yeah. Well, what's the point of being with like somebody who's like super like frail?
I don't know. Why are you asking me? I have
Well,
no
you kind
idea.
of brought this up.
Well, I don't know, but
You
I
brought up
see
this
people
wheelchair
like
thing.
because I think of Anna Nicole Smith and her
That guy.
husband, who was he was like 100 or something.
He was
like
up
that.
there. Wait, how much longer did she live after that guy? Didn't she tap out
Not
kind of
much
quick?
longer. Yeah,
Yeah.
because she.
I think that's
her
karma.
son died,
Yeah.
and then he committed. Well, he had an overdose, I think, and then she
son?
died shortly after. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Probably. Yeah.
She died shortly afterwards. So.
Of a
A
broken
broken
heart.
Yes. Why must you laugh after that?
That is funny
That
though.
was-
It's like because it's just like a bad story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
She
like I
had a
mean
tragic
it's like
life.
an overused story.
Yeah, she died of a broken heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely am not that type of person to hang out when you start breaking down. That just is not for me.
You got to get out early.
I think.
What did Kenny Rogers tell us?
What? Oh, no
Got to
one
know
to
when to hold
fold
him
them.
and know when to fold him.
No one to fold them. Yeah, I definitely
gambler.
would not. If you start breaking down, and I'm still able to do what I have to do, I probably. Well, I always tell anybody that I'm dating that I'm not rubbing Bengay on you. I'm just not.
Yeah, rubbing
The
Bengay.
Bengay on
Oh,
your.
that's the
Yeah.
breaking point.
Yeah, I'm not.
Bengay?
Because once you start doing that, then other things start. You know,
Well, what about
aspects-
your physical breakdown?
me?
Do you expect somebody to ride that out with you, or should they be deuces?
I think I don't want anybody to stay with me because they feel sorry for me.
Okay.
You know, so I don't know if you want to stay.
As you deteriorate, is there anything other than sorry?
Yeah, like I just feel like if you want to, if it's something that you want to do, then, you know, feel free to stay. But if you start like mistreating me, or
Well, I'm not saying it gets to that point. I'm saying like you're clearly in the decline. You have a partner. Like I just find it hard to believe that like if
I like them,
if you've invested in a partner for some decent period of time and you start to physically decline, that you wouldn't feel some kind of way if they just kind of like, hey, I can't deal with this. Best of luck.
I wouldn't, because I'm like, if that's how you feel about it, then deuces.
I think it's easy to say that now when that
I
person's
would
not
be
present.
angry, but I'm like, you know,
That's my
what am I
point.
going to do? I don't want you to stay.
Right. No, that's my point though. I think
Yeah.
you were being a little light on how you would react to that.
I've thought about it because I watched my dad, deteriorate fairly quickly.
Yeah.
But my mom, she was a nurse, and he's like, the love of her life. So I don't know that I'll ever find the love of my life for me to be that committed.
Right.
It's not.
Well, I mean, that's why I say
there.
specifically a situation when you are with somebody in a serious setting for for a couple years or something there, and then you have a physical decline.
What would you do?
Oh, I'm not here for the decline.
You're out.
Yeah, I can't do it.
So
It's not-
I felt like you were judging me because I felt that way.
No. I was just saying. I thought you were being too
Flippant about it.
No, I just felt like you were like it was all too clean. It was all too if I'm going downhill, best of luck, good luck. I appreciate you. That's it. I just think there would be a relationship, and I think that you would feel some kind of way about it.
Yeah, I think. Well, wouldn't you feel some kind of way if somebody did that to you?
I guess probably. I just really want to die spontaneously.
Yeah, I don't want to linger.
Yeah.
I just want to be like
one
massive.
of those bad farts.
I want to go to sleep and not wake up. That's how. Ideally, that's how I'd like to go.
One day, perfect health. Great day at the office. Next day, we just end up. We're down for good.
I'm just, pleasantly, you come in and I'm like sleeping, smiling type of thing. And you're like, she's ice cold. What's wrong with her? I'm like, she just kicked the bucket.
That's funny. That's funny.
So that's how I would like to
I
go.
think everybody wants to go that way.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody wants to drown. Nobody wants to go up in flames.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I don't want to die.
Nobody wants to be shot.
Horrific crash.
Yeah, nobody wants to be shot in the great outdoors and bleed out next to a tree.
No, not at all. None of that stuff. I
Yeah.
definitely just want to like a non-violent death.
Non-violent.
I would hope.
All right, we'll order one up for you.
Huh?
We'll order one up for you.
Yeah, please, thank you. Like this guy, this was on the news this morning. This woman met him online. She's from the UK, and she wanted to be tortured and killed. So
wait, this is like in the context of like a dating app?
No, it's the news. It was on the news this morning.
But how did these two people connect?
Oh, like I don't know how. It was just some kind of app. I don't know if it was Tinder or whatever. It was a regular app.
Right.
They started talking, dating app.
And she's in the UK and he's elsewhere.
in the UK and he's here in Florida.
Okay.
and he was in Ocala, Lake County, something like that. So so she flies over, and they meet, and he starts torturing her, right? And
At her request?
yeah, they have like it's like a BDSM type of thing. But then he takes it to another level. So now he's like dragging it out, and she's like, IMing her friend in England through some app saying, "Oh my God, this is horrible. I wish I never came." And then he ends up killing her.
Wow.
And so I guess the friend may have reached out to the police or whatever because she's dead. She's disappeared.
Yeah.
And they arrest the guy and charge him with kidnapping and murder. And I was like, wait a minute, she asked for it.
Yeah, that is, I mean, it's the age-old question. When does the consent end?
When does it end?
I don't know. That's the age-old question.
Oh.
It wouldn't be the age-old question if I had an answer on the tip of my tongue.
I thought you were going to.
No.
So I'm like,
no, because when you go into those dark places, and it's like, okay, yeah, I'm down for this.
You say hoochie mama.
Well,
something.
the safe word.
Yeah.
You have the safe word, and that's supposed to terminate the activity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Terminate the activity.
Yeah, maybe he'd already cut her tongue out. She couldn't utter the safe word. I don't know.
I was like, what? So
Yeah.
they're like, putting, his face on and all this stuff. And I was like thinking, why is this newsworthy?
Because it raises this question. It's fascinating. It's like, why does somebody put themselves in this position? What type of activity was she consenting to, and where and how did that go wrong? Those are interesting questions. It's curious when you hear the facts of the case. Mm-hmm. That's kind of where your mind goes. It's like, well, what were you okay with?
Right.
And
right.
and what's the line that got crossed?
Right.
And then what? Then again, like, did you communicate that? And this guy was too far gone. Was this guy also? Was he just like was he like a serial killer type guy? And he's using the pretense of like these BDSM hookups and connects, and people that are into some edgy stuff to just kind of get them in a vulnerable position and do what he does.
I don't know. I just thought it was so bizarre that she flew all the way over here for him. I was like, I know they have people over there that can kill you.
Yeah.
'Cause they're like killers everywhere. But
yeah, maybe she always dreamed of dying in Ocala.
I guess.
Horse
I don't
country.
know. So I think they found her body on the side of the road in some woods or something like that.
Damn.
But
The old wooded area.
Yeah. And I think that I guess he dragged it out too long because he was, the
Too
torture.
long.
Yeah. Maybe they needed to set a time limit as far as how quickly he was going to kill her.
2 minutes to play.
Right. I don't know.
That's too funny.
So, but yeah, I think
We're going to take a media
it
timeout.
dragged on for more than a week. She decided that now it's like, wait a minute, I don't like this. But you see him, he's got this like mountain man looking, like just trash, like just dirty looking guy. And I'm like, how
would you look after you tortured somebody to death for a week?
I guess,
Probably
like
not your best.
He looked I'm pretty sure that's how he looked when she met him online. He just had this scrappy.
That's his
He
energy.
just looked like a murderer.
Okay.
He had a murderer. He looked murderish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fascinating. You say, well, why would she come all the way here? But like part of it is like, I think like when you travel this far, like you're almost like psychologically committed in a way that you.
Yeah, she was committed.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like if you drive 3 miles across town to do, it's like it feels. Oh my, I just go back home. No thank you.
Right.
But like, there's a certain level of commitment to get on that plane, to go to this place you've never been, to follow this guy to his house. Like you're all in. You're 10 toes in.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of like you get going. It's like
he didn't even look.
Because
he
you
lived
think
in
that
the woods.
in the back of your mind, there's that, like, I didn't come all this way.
Yeah,
to
I
do
gotta
nothing.
like finish it. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
That's wild.
Once I saw him in person, and he looked like a murderer, I probably would be like, hey.
Was she a looker though herself or no?
They did not show a picture of her.
Yeah,
so
it's tough.
I would like to.
Tough.
So if she didn't look.
Well, no, okay. I mean, like again, if she it's like, out kicking the coverage. I mean, if they looked like a coverage match, like you're not that bothered by it.
Right.
But, if he's like 42-year-old, dirty grizzly mountain man, and she's like 22-year-old, equivalent of English sorority girl, like that's different. It's weird, you know. But if she's kind of a similar, kind of rough look to her, it's like these people are a match.
So that's pretty. That's a sad commentary on our society.
What is?
That you would say that if she looked like him, that she almost deserved it?
No, that's what I'm not saying. I'm not saying that. What I'm like we see couples move around all the time, and some couples you just see, you could feel the match.
Right.
Other couples, you're kind of like, what's going on here?
That's true. I do.
Just
100%. Yeah.
Like again, and it could be like you could see, a couple. They're just I don't know, they're not fit. They're not in super fancy clothes. Like they look like they maybe share a trailer, small apartment together. But it's like a match. It feels okay. I get it. That's your life. And then you see other people, and it's just like oh yeah, look at them. They look whatever. It's just there's just certain matches, like but then when you always notice when it seems
when
off.
They're odd. Yes.
Whatever way it is, like kind of like this, like maybe not particularly attractive guy and a super attractive woman, or maybe a woman that's not that attractive and the guy kind of really looks like an attractive guy. Like it's just all these different dynamics.
Or a little person with a regular size.
Yeah, or
person.
like age too. Like you always look like okay. When there's a huge age disparity, you're always kind of like, okay, what's the deal here?
Yeah, that's true.
It's your we all have expectations of what things are and what they should look like and feel like. It's kind of the premise of Malcolm Gladwell's book Blink. It's like you have a certain mental image of something, like okay, hey, this somebody introduced, hey, I got a friend, he played Division I football, he's looking for a job, he's in his early 20s. You start to process what a Division I player looks like, and this and that, and then the guy walks through the door and he's 5'6" and looks like he can't jump over the phone book, and you're kind of like, what's going on? But then maybe there's some weird excuse to it,
right?
But it adds up, it's whatever.
It has to add up in your mind.
Yeah. Well, when you begin to process something, you begin to conjure an image of what you're going to expect, and then when you're confronted with something that doesn't fit that profile, then it causes like it's disjointing. You're like, oh wait, what did I miss here?
Yeah.
It's just, it is what it is, and so couples present that way. As far as that goes. So, I don't know. But we've had a good show. We've chatted for a long time.
We have.
But,
what time is it?
I don't know what time you go. 10, 15?
10, 11.
10, 11?
Yeah.
All right. Well, do you have any final thoughts, final hot takes that you want to express? I know you're big on the Epstein Files.
No, I'm over it. I'm over it. I know nothing's going to come of that. So I'm over it. Just, people don't shop Black Friday.
Hold the line. Do not shop Black Friday. Do not shop Cyber Monday.
And write love letters to your family members and put them with your insurance policy so they can read that, except for Brian.
What you could do is you could do like leave behind some clues to find the insurance policy.
Like some crumbs.
No, not regular, like clue, like a little mystery.
Oh, like a
with
puzzle?
Clues. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be really mean
I
at
know.
that time.
They're trying to grieve, and now they're hassled by...
or some kind of...
God damn.
Those like hieroglyphics or something like that, where they have to figure out what the...
Well, yeah. You make it like a treasure hunt. Like you've got to...
it could be that.
You do certain things, you get a certain piece of information that brings you closer to the end. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't do that, people. Just get your life insurance.
And it's like a $25K policy.
Put everything together. The other thing that he said was like he had everything in a binder, which I think is a great idea. So,
okay.
But get your binders and your letters together. I thought it was a great thing, and even though you don't,
and it's just I'm not doing that. I'm just not doing it.
Once you retire, maybe you will.
I don't know, man. At this point, I'm gonna have to work till the grave calls me home.
Say what?
At this point, I'm gonna have to work till the grave calls me home.
Oh, well, man, you and me both, brother. Brother.
All right. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back next week. We're out.
From the Sunshine State, the great state of Florida, and what does your Uncle Charlotte always say? The craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida.
I'm Big Bubba, cross my black car. It's booby traps and pit bulls cross my backyard. I'm still strapped, boy, these handguns on Vanguard. I like going against the grain cause my head hard. Bae, I used to thug hard to see this crack hard. I don't thug nothing but the motherfucking task force. Me and 2 Root running shit, we like the fat boys. Paid cash for it, so I try this and fast forward. I put it all in your face like you asked for. Most of you love frontin' like the dashboard. I get it chalked out like the blackboard. I got the ghetto off glass like the backboard. Most of my ride till it ain't no gas for. We been outside like ain't no map for. Been outside like ain't no map for.
I swear to God, these motherfucking jits in Florida is different. Man, I was at this house the other night. Gave her a little son one melatonin, thinking this little motherfucker gonna go to sleep. Hell nah, the little motherfucker ain't go to sleep. I ended up giving this little the whole goddamn bottle. He ate them all. It was up all motherfucking night. I ain't getting
I'm
no
in all
pussy.
white ones. Picture could get me a Cy Young. We feel like nuns. No f***s giving like Spice One. We feel like bums. Don't change that I might run. Feel like buns. Shit when the price jump. I got white bumps. These bags kill it price plump. You only die once. I know you a snake with a sliced tongue. I can't trust you. I'ma dust you. Ain't no checking temperature. It's f*** you, then it's f*** you. These laws I'm stuck to. You know how many 12-12s I run through? My get cut, but my girlfriends get cut loose. My get hit like kung fu. I love the streets, but they never told me I love you.
You already know. I'm straight from Florida, G. You know, bottom of the motherfucking map. Home of motherfucking Uncle Luke. Home of Trick Daddy. Home of Kodak Black. Nothing but gold teeth, wigs, and motherfucking sticks. You already know. Bottom of the map. FLA. Shaped like a motherfucking pistol on you. Have you, want it. I ain't got no damn business at church. Cause all I be doing is looking at damn prints in that bitch. I'm talking about, man. You know how up it is? Like, you ever got hard in church before? Like, ain't that some shit? You get hard in church and you in that, like, you know you wrong. You know you wrong, but